Hello, beloved friends. Welcome back to Turnastone Tarot. Thank you so much for being here. I wanted to create a reading for us today that would be very healing for us, that would be a balm to our soul, to our spirit. I wanted to invite in the angels and the spirit guides to provide messages for us that can help to soothe some of the difficult energies we may be experiencing, to help calm our minds and our hearts, and to help ease our souls along here. I don't know about you, but I myself have been experiencing some very difficult emotions lately. There may be something energetic in the air, in the environment at the present time, and I certainly have been feeling it, so I suspect some of you may also be experiencing some of these difficult emotions as well. So please enjoy these readings. They are designed to help, to heal, to ease, to soothe, to calm, and to support. I will be bringing through angelic guidance, spirit guide guidance, and looking into those realms for ways that they can be of assistance to us at this time. I've chosen 3 cards here for you to select which group that you most identify with. So please feel free to take a moment and meditate on the cards if that's helpful to you. You can choose whichever card you feel visually drawn to, or if you have a number that you particularly feel drawn to, you can go with that number as well. So group number 1 is here, group number 2 is here, group number 3 is here. Again, timestamps are down below, so please feel free to click ahead to your reading, and I will see you in your chosen group. Hello, my beautiful group 1. Welcome to your reading. This is your healing message. So the card that you were drawn to here, this is the feather of the hawk. And it says, pay attention, a powerful message is being communicated to you now. I had to laugh when I read this card because initially I asked Spirit for 3 feathers to help you identify which message was meant for you. And I saw the feather, I didn't read the message. And then of course, when I started preparing for your reading and I saw, pay attention, a powerful message is being communicated to you now, I thought, oh, no pressure, Spirit. So this reading may indeed contain a powerful message for you. That certainly is a possibility, but that may not be the case. You may be receiving other communications, other messages, other synchronicities in your life at this time that you're coming across this reading as well that are very powerful to you. I think Spirit is wanting you to pay attention to everything kind of going on around you. This reading may indeed be part of it or not necessarily. So we'll take the pressure off of this reading a little bit, but hopefully what I have to share with you today is also beneficial for you and is very healing for your spirit and your soul and your psyche. So let's take a look at your cards here. We've got the Hanged Man, the Temperance, and the Justice. These were the first 3 cards out for you. So this tells me something very important is happening for you in your life right now. You may be in an important stage of life at the moment, or whatever you're dealing with in your life right now is very important. Maybe something important to your growth and development. You know, it may not even seem that important on the surface. But for example, you may be dealing with a pattern that's been very long-standing, and you're now at a point where you may be able to alter the pattern and break free from a cycle. Those kinds of occurrences may be happening for you now. You also receive the King of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. With the Pentacles showing out twice here, these are often, the cards of work and money. So work and money may be issues that you are very much engaged with at the present time. Maybe you're having lots of thoughts about work and money. Maybe you're looking at taking a different approach to work and money. But these are coming up as important themes for you at the present time. So let me get into your reading. I'm going to try a little channeling from your angels and spirit guides, just to maybe get you a little closer, I think, to the healing message that they're trying to bring through. So this may be a little different than some of the other readings that you've heard me do, but I'm going to channel your angels and spirit guides. I'm getting I'm getting called to do that from them as they're coming through here with your messages. So let me just take a moment to sort of drop into their energy. Okay, balance, 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 balancing out. Your world has been turned upside down. Balance. They want to help you balance this out. They want to bring you peace. They want to bring you balance. They want to bring you justice. They want you to consider the perspective of the hawk, consider an elevated perspective. Imagine yourself as a hawk flying overhead, looking down on yourself. How do you, as the hawk, feel about you as the human? Can you cultivate some of that feeling in your own being, the elevated perspective of the hawk? Can you see the details differently? You are being looked after. You may feel at a loss. You may feel confusion. You may feel anxiety. You may feel fear even. You may be having difficulty sleeping. We're asking you to create, create, create. Make something physical, make something real, make something you can feel and touch and see. Make something. This will aid in your transformation. This will help to bring you peace of mind. This will help to connect you to your abundance. Your angels and spirit guides want to connect you to abundance. You are a beautiful, peaceful soul. You have an eye and a heart for beauty. You are loved in all realms. Can you see things differently? Can you see things from a higher perspective? Creation is key for you at the present time. It will help to ease your mind. It will help to ease your heart. It will help to transform some of the difficult emotions. Can you share your difficult emotions through what you create? Abundance is being restored to you. Abundance is coming your way. You will have stability. You will have a fair judgment in some matter. You are seen, you are loved, you are held. You will be looked after. Remember to create, remember to use your artistry, your imagination, your fancy. Take those from the imaginative realm and turn it into real things and real creations. This will be good for your spirit at this time. When you feel beset by too much worry, too much doubt, too much confusion, gain an elevated perspective. If you can gain an elevated perspective in the physical world, this will help immensely. Take the high road. All right, that is what I'm getting for your channeled message from your angels and spirit guides. I did also draw a Work Your Light card for you, and you received the Council of Light. It says Divine Orchestrations, Helpers in the Subtle Realms. So you are being helped from the other side and getting a strong sense of that. Things are being put into place for you. You may have some worldly concerns at this time here with the Nine of Swords coming out, worries, anxieties, things keeping you up at night. But you are being helped from the other realms. They are aware of what you're dealing with. They're aware of your situation. They love you and they are putting things into place to make things right for you. Always remember that you are loved. Always remember that you are a divine creator. Love is your superpower. Creativity is your superpower. At the present time, creativity is their strongest encouragement for you. All right, group one, that is the message that came through for you today for your healing at the present time. I hope you found this helpful. If this message resonated with you, please comment down below and let me know. I would love to hear about it. I hope you found this useful and beneficial, and I hope it encourages you in a positive way to go forward in your life. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope to see you in a future reading, and I will see you next time. Thank you. Hello, my beautiful group two. Welcome to your healing message. So you chose this red feather, and this is the feather for the cardinal. And the cardinal card says, stand tall and proud, see the leadership role unfolding ahead of you. So a lot of strength, leadership, stepping into prominent roles, serving an important purpose in people's lives. This is the kind of energy coming off the cardinal card. For this card also, and this bird specifically for me as a reader, this bird is a messenger from the other realms. Specifically, I personally, when I see this bird, I feel that I'm visited by my grandfather. You may have a strong connection to a grandfather figure, or perhaps when you see cardinals, you're reminded from somebody who has passed over. But definitely the cardinal has the sense of being connected to people on the other side. So that may resonate for some of you watching this group. So let's get into your healing message, group two. I asked Spirit for information about you as a soul, what you've been dealing with, what it is that you're working to heal. And I got a lot of information from Spirit here. So you're doing a great job, I have to say. With the Devil card, the Seven of Swords card, and the Queen of Cups card all coming out reversed. I'm getting the sense that you've really overcome some very difficult things, and your your angels and your spirit guides are clapping. I can hear their applause. They're so proud of you for what you have overcome. You have been in some very difficult circumstances. As I was preparing your reading, I had several rounds of sirens going off in my vicinity. I was hearing sirens. So I get the sense that you have lived through perhaps a recent crises, or you've lived through at least one crisis in your life, perhaps more than one crisis. But you're no stranger to crisis here with these cards coming out and with the siren activity that was coming into your reading. I see this for some of you. You may have overcome some addictions. This may be addictions to substances or even simply bad habits. You may have had some habits that were stealing your energy here with the Seven of Swords in reverse. Stealing your ability to be fully present in your life, stealing your time, stealing your energy, habits or patterns perhaps that were really not serving you. You may have been involved in a toxic relationship even with this coming out. That'll resonate for some of you. You have really stood a lot of tests in this life with this combination, and you have come through it and you have survived, and you really have shown a lot of strength through these challenges. I really want to point out here the matching colors we have. This is astounding to me. You have, the red and black cardinal, and then that devil card is, she's wearing a red dress and her deep black hair. So red and black, those colors may mean something to you, or they may be cards that you or colors that you gravitate towards. The red and the black, very interesting how that could come out so starkly there. With the Queen of Cups in reverse, I'm seeing that there may have been times where you were separated from your sense of self-compassion. You may have had to overcome some negative thinking, perhaps some negative self-talk even. These are very difficult patterns that are showing up here in this reading, and your angels and your spirit guides are really commending you for doing a wonderful job in navigating these circumstances that you have been in, navigating the people that you have dealt with, for letting go of habits that were not serving you. This may again involve substances or people or behaviors that were not in your best interests, but you have managed to let these go, release them, and you have really become a much stronger person as a result of being able to release these things. So I did also ask what they want to tell you in this healing message, your angels and your spirit guides. And again, there's this round of applause for you doing a wonderful job in the face of some very difficult things here. They're showing me you on top of the world. You have completed something. I get the sense that you will not be returning to these negative patterns, these difficult situations again. This is showing me completion. It's also showing me victory here. I'm really hearing that phrase, the top of the world. So, you're going to be on top of the world here, if not at the present time, very soon. They really want to put you in a prominent role where you can speak to other people who may be dealing with these kinds of circumstances that you have dealt with. This is a great deal of difficulty. These things are not easy to overcome. Not everybody is able to overcome them, but you have supreme wisdom and a great sense of compassion and heart that you can share with others. So I see you being victorious in this respect. They're also showing me the Four of Pentacles in reverse and the Nine of Swords. So again, more releasing cards. I think you've been doing a lot of releasing. I think they want you to continue to release. With these two cards here, I'm seeing that they want you to release any constriction that you may have around the heart space. Obviously, when we go through difficult experiences, it's very natural to contract a bit, to want to protect ourselves, protect our heart space. And your angels and spirit guides are encouraging you to look at ways for you where you can gently, softly, very respectfully continue to open your heart chakra, your heart space at this time. This will be very important for you in your evolution. Also, they're showing me the Nine of Swords. And with this, this card is always speaking of anxieties, fears, worries. They're wanting you to continue to release some of these fears, worries, and anxieties. Again, these are a natural response to these kinds of difficult patterns and difficult situations that you have been in. Perfectly understandable that these would be occurring for you. They're encouraging you to continue to work with these fears and anxieties and to do practices that will help you release them. That may include talking with a counselor, that may include meditative practices, that may include visualizations. You can kind of look up resources for dealing with these, because these modalities will be different for everyone watching here, but those are just a few suggestions. And they encourage you to look for a modality that resonates with you here to deal with some of the fears and anxieties that have very naturally arisen based on some of the difficult circumstances that you have encountered and survived and transmuted. Um, that is a common result of having gone through something like that. So be very gentle with yourself. You can release these fears and anxieties, and you can begin to open up that heart space, and you will, going forward, experience more freedom and more lightness and more joy in your life. Please know that it's a gradual process, but I do see this unfolding for you. You are on the right path. You're doing a great job. Your spirit guides and angels are reminding me. So please continue to do this healing work that you do, and continue to work on these things, I guess, going forward. I did also pull a couple of Work Your Light oracle cards for you. And again, the card that comes up, it says, Priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead? Unbelievable that you would get leadership as your first card. And in your, final two cards here, you also have, how can you step up and lead? So a lot of leadership is being recommended for you. Your spirit guides and angels really see you as a leader. They really want you in this leadership role. There are a lot of souls on earth at this time who need your help and need your guidance. They're also experiencing some of the difficulties that you have lived through and overcome, and they want your assistance. These souls can benefit greatly by your assistance. So your angels and spirit guides are really encouraging you to look for avenues in which you can be a leader in this regard. And then the final card that came out for you is the Dance with Life card. It says, do something to change your energy. So with this, I'm really getting reminded of this Four of Pentacles and Nine of Swords that came out, that there's still a bit of a residue, I think, from these difficult experiences that you may have with you, and that's quite common as we evolve through this. So you may want to look at somatic therapies where you use the body and maybe body movement. You might even want to look at breath work. Things involving the body and the breath may be very helpful to you in shifting some of these residues that you may still be experiencing to some degree. But I do see a lot of joy ahead for you. I think stepping into this leadership role is going to be very fulfilling for you. It really is your calling. Your angels and spirit guides are telling me you have lived through these difficult experience and are being called to step up and take charge and guide and lead others with your compassionate heart and with your wisdom and with your deep insight and knowing. You do have really wonderful ability to assist others, and they want you to connect with joy along the way as well. You've been through enough, they're telling me, enough with the difficulties, and they really want you to begin to experience joy and lightness and freedom and love. All right, my group 2, that is the message that came forward for you, your healing message. I hope you found this message beneficial. If this reading resonated for you, please comment down below and let me know. I would love to hear your thoughts on this reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you will enjoy the results of this reading very much, and I hope you will join me for readings in the future. Please go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you're notified the next time I post a reading. I wish you all the very best. I wish you a beautiful life and future, and I will see you next time. Hello, my beautiful group 3. Welcome to your healing message. So the feather that you chose, this interesting feather here, this is a turkey feather. And the card says, honor your own time of harvest. Offer your gifts and blessing as service to the greater good. So beautiful feather there the turkey has. And also the turkey is associated with fertility. So it can mean, bringing things into creation, new beginnings, the fruition of efforts, getting results for things. So very positive card, the turkey. All right, so let's take a look at your cards. And for your reading, I wanted to leave all of the cards upright immediately because there's something really interesting going on in your reading here. You have, of the 6 cards that I drew for your healing message, you have 8 Wands cards. So these are cards of action, cards of ambition. The Wands kind of indicate that fiery element. So you have, I think, a lot of passion, a lot of drive. You may be working towards something right now. And these cards are showing me a lot of action, a lot of forward movement, a lot of progress, and a lot of ambition. So there may be something in the world that you're trying to bring about. And with you getting the turkey card here, again, this is a card of offering your harvest, offering your service. So this may be building a business or building some kind of creative project, perhaps. A lot of creativity and action and building going on in your reading. So let's take a closer look at your cards here to see what your spirit guides and angels want to bring through for you regarding all of this and how you can heal. They're showing me with the 3 of Pentacles, I'm getting the sense that you are building something, you're creating something, you may be collaborating with others on something. You could be looking to either serve as a consultant or advisor of some kind, or teacher even, or you may be looking to teachers or consultants or advisors for help in creating whatever this is that you're engaged in here. With the Eight of Wands, this could be an online business. The Eight of Wands is often a card of communication, a card of online communication, online activity. This can even be the card of travel. So you may be, this may involve travel, whatever this is that you're involved in. Maybe you're looking to study overseas or moving home overseas, something to this effect here. But it's definitely communication, travel, online activity. All of those things are indicated in your reading. There's another very interesting phenomenon going on in your reading here, and that is in this bottom row, we have 8, 9, and 10. So your spirit guides are telling me that you are making steady progress towards your goal. The 10 of Pentacles is a beautiful card of stability, often material stability. It can be having enough finances, having a happy home life, having money in the bank, and a thriving business, a thriving family, security. It can often point to material security as well. So I'm seeing that you're very much on the road to this. At the time that you're coming across this reading, I'm sensing that you may be wavering a little bit on this with this Nine of Wands card. This card often tells us of a period where we feel a bit tired, exhausted. We feel maybe that things aren't working out or that obstacles are getting in our way. But your angels and spirit guides are coming through to assure you that you are actively making positive progress on your path here. You're actually right on track in terms of getting to your desired results. You have a lot of passion for what you're creating here with the Ace of Wands and the Queen of Wands coming out. I'm also getting a strong sense of individuality. So you may be a very unique soul, a very individual kind of soul. You have qualities that perhaps no one else has, and your wonderful essence and uniqueness cannot be easily replicated or even replicated at all. So you bring something very special, something very unique, something very profound to the world. So your angels and spirit guides are actively working with you to help you positively create this thing that you're working on, whether that's a new business, a course of study that you may be following, perhaps some kind of online presence or online activity that you're doing. All of those things, your spirit guides, your angels, depending on who you are, they're working with you to make this a success for you. Also, with the Queen of Wands here, I see, I see you have a lot of leadership qualities. You may be on the road to being the leader in some respect, whether it's being the business owner, being a boss of some kind, being a director, being somebody who's kind of in charge of others. For some of you, you may be looking for answers at this time. This Nine of Wands does suggest some kind of obstacle you either are currently experiencing or may experience. And I'm hearing the answer you seek is in a book. Look in a book. That won't apply to everyone, but for some of you, the answer you seek is in a book. A book is strongly indicated in what I'm hearing. So this is a very positive reading for you, my group threes. Whatever it is you're working on, whatever it is you're wanting to manifest, please don't be daunted by these Nine of Wands obstacles. They're kind of a natural part of the progression towards success. We learn a great deal from these little thorns that get in our way. We can learn how to see them and avoid them in the future. We can learn new creative skills for getting around certain problems. They're actually going to help you become stronger in the long run. I know that may not be what you love to hear right now, but it really is in your ultimate best interest here, whatever these obstacles are that you're undergoing. You may feel a bit tested. You may feel that progress isn't going as quickly as you want it to go, but you are definitely on the right track with whatever you're doing, with whatever you're creating, whatever you're pursuing here. You are taking action towards your goals and dreams, and your angels and spirit guides are very happy for you for this, and they really are supporting you from behind the scenes. I also pulled a couple of Work Your Light Oracle cards for you, and you've got transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. So I think this is, you may be involved in some kind of healing business, I'm hearing, for some of you watching this. Maybe you're offering Reiki or massage or energy work, those kinds of things. I'm not getting all of them. Yoga online, these kinds of things. You may be building a business, offering healing services to people, therapy even. Lots of examples. I'm not getting all of them, but hopefully they can give you the flavor of what they're communicating here. But the healing that you are offering others, it's very much supported. Your spirit guides and angels really want to help you succeed in this work because they believe you have a lot to offer. You do have profound healing capabilities, and you do have the ability to help people transform in the world. I'm also seeing the card here for you, trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? So that may apply to you. Maybe some of you are at a point where You're not sure if you're going to get the support that you need to pursue this goal. And your angels and spirit guides want you to take the position of assuming that you're going to get the support and progress as if the support were there. How can you progress as if the support were there? Is what they're telling me. And again, with trust your path, you really are on the right path. Please do not be daunted by some of the obstacles that you will encounter, some of the delays, some of the problems. All of these problems will be surmountable, but they may require your patience, they may require your creative problem solving, they may require your perseverance, but you have the ability to overcome any of the difficulties that come along your path. And success is assured for you here with the Ten of Pentacles card. You truly can have the success that you seek and that you desire. So please stick with it. Your angels and spirit guides are saying they really want you to stick with it. I think this message is coming to you to encourage you to continue to persevere, because you are on the right track with what you're doing and these goals that you are pursuing, the actions you are taking, and the ambitions that you have for your life and your world and for serving others. All right, my group 3, that is the healing message that has come forward for you today from your spirit guides and angels. Comment down below if you found this message helpful, if this message fits your life. I would love to hear about it. I thank you so much for joining me here today. Please take a moment to subscribe to the channel. I'm fairly new on YouTube. I'm just getting started, so it would be a great help to me and my work if you could subscribe, and that way you'll be notified the next time I upload a video. Thank you so much for being here. I wish you all the best in your life and your world, and I will see you in the next reading. Thank you.